Hello friends and welcome to Chattopax Games. I'm back in Disco Elysium and I just finished talking to Joyce, so we are progressing. I do have 3 skill points. I really don't want to do this, but I've got to internalize this so I've got to do this so I can advance, so I can convince the guy to open the gate. It's unfortunate. I don't like it though. I have no idea what it means where you click these and it has this lightning bolt going to a specific thing. It doesn't seem to change anything, but yep. Anyways, like I said, I don't know what it's for, but yeah, so is it just to indicate which one you have selected? Is that all it is? In any case, this is going to take an hour and 40 minutes to internalize. So let's look at our task list. So I've asked Joyce about the tattoos meanings. So I can talk to the Hardy Boys about the drug trade, prove your authority, find Morel. He set off southwest across the canal, start by going there. I could do that. You know, I haven't had Kim brief me yet. I still need to track down my gun.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
What did your preliminary information say about it before you came here?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you?
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Let me make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking it might involve something otherworldly, you know, something supernatural. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was a...
Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering?
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
The wary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
doesn't have to be a cult, it can just be sex murder.
That's commendable. Was there anything else?
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
Okay. If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinet.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary, somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are two columns. One says, cases solved. The other, confirmed kills.
Close your eyes.
The rows are endless.
Look for Precinct 41.
Jean Vicmer, Judith Minot, a special consultant. What was his name? Then the rows degrade into green nothingness. Your brothers have left you.
I wonder what this says about me that I was sent by my station. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it is best to let you make the next move. I'm gonna leave why I was sent
The
unspecified.
silence carries.
For some reason I thought you had 104 solved cases.
Well, technically. The official record keeper has been known to double count murder-suicide.
A common accounting gimmick used to inflate precinct stats.
So you're still a good cop, right?
I'm good enough for this case. I'm not here to compete. I came because I had to. My fellow officers, the sergeants in particular, would have made this scene into a circus.
What's special about Martinet?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
So you volunteered to spoil it.
Yes. I am an unrepentant spoil sport. Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Logic, high chance. Why did the 41st send me? Low chance of Inland Empire. Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. Let's try logic.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. but I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
I'm gonna hold off on that check. Let's leave. Alright, so, I just realized that I still have 2 more points to spend. Authority is as high as it can go. I'm gonna bump up Shivers. I'm gonna do it twice, because there was a Shivers thing in the bookstore that I could potentially do. Alright. I need a map to see all these. Yep, alright. That lady's still up there. Alright, so southwest by the canal, but I don't think that's where I'm going. I think I'm going to go... Can I call Alice back? Let's try calling Alice back. Hopefully enough time has passed. Actually, let's just see if there's anything down here by the canal in regard to, what's his name? There's a little icon here. A spatter of bullet holes lines the wall.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Look closer first.
The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone. They look pretty ancient.
Kim, look, bullet holes.
Where?
Point to the chips in the wall.
There? Those are old.
Oh, you mean like from the Revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the Revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law.
Okay, what can you tell me about this revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Alright, so that's all I get out of that. No clues towards the missing husband. Swing in here. Wait, what? There we go. This book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Oh my. Working class woman. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing. A good one?
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
What are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
Good, good.
It is.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Do you need the help? Good then. Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
She tries hard to focus on the book stand.
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing.
Watch her browse books.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. Another comrade. Years of labor are pressing down on her shoulders. She deserves a hug for all the work she's done for mankind.
That seems inappropriate. Maybe your husband is missing?
My husband? No, he's not.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
That's all for the moment.
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
So nothing out of that, because I'm not going to hug her or ask about a missing children or cockatoo. I want to come in here. Was it her that had the shivers check?
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Farewell. So I think it's the lady upstairs. Oh, what's Kim got to say?
It's dark. And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Fair point.
Right.
Some areas are...
Yep, I realized. So, flashlight, I realized it just as the thing popped up. Alright, so let's go. So there's two things I kind of want to check in. I want to check upstairs on the dice maker, because I think we have a shivers check with her.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I'm going to give it a try.
Aside from getting naked, you're not sure what else to do. The building holds no more answers for you.
Alright. So, upgrading shivers did not help. Alright, I will also want to go down to the freezer and see if I can open it now that it's thawed. I'm hoping that I can potentially do. Nope, this isn't the way I wanted to go. This way. How did I go downstairs? Yeah, it's, hang on. It's through here, isn't it? Yeah, it's over there. Yeah, I'm hoping I can pry this open now, so let's, first off, put the crowbar in my hand.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
This is locked. So I need to put points into physical instrument to do that. And I also could potentially get another pry bar. So why don't we just come up this way?
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water, a flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise. With it, the ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows.
What is down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
And beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines.
Run your fingers through your dampened hair.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
Okay, I'm just gonna finish the thought.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Alright. Yeah, let's go to the freak. Last time I talked to her, it didn't seem that helpful, but yeah, let's go in here. Let me put my flashlight away. There should be some sort of quick button for your hands, but it is what it is.
Is this about the questions again?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
What's that?
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult.
I want to buy a raincoat.
Here you go.
Alright. So I can do the raincoat and be a spirit decor with endurance. Fair enough. That's gonna leave me short on stuff. Alright, so where do I need to go? What was I gonna do on my list? I could ask Kuno about the armor, just to get it out of the way. Oh, my health is at 3 now with the raincoat. That's cool. So, yeah, that's good. Okay. Physique base plus 2. Yep. Alright, well, that's good. That means I'm less likely to die. Let's ask Kuno about the armor.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno.
The fuck about it?
Where's, there are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing? This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
That fucking had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea.
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
What do you mean troubadour?
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
You mean Manana?
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
And you're just telling me this out of the kindness of your heart, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about
You're
something else.
testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost.
I have more questions about the crime scene.
Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
That ladder over there, ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about
Yeah,
something
whatever.
else.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't.
I've already examined the footprints. What's this? This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Can we get over here? Looks like it might be blocked off. Yep, can't get back there. What is this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite in the Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Perception, why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets, easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff.
I'll have to come back and retry that. Okay.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
You there behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
So she doesn't want to talk, that's okay. This logo is of the municipality of Revachol. Yeah. I'm gonna need to come in here. How's my internalizing going? Still about an hour left on that.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. Do I just go straight for it? Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
The thought forms in your head like a lightning strike branching in the sky.
No, do the honor, you've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Do I want to... Good idea, people are always going to do drugs, at least this way you have some control over it.
Thank you. Theoretically, of course. Thank you. Theoretically.
Titus, I'm amazed. Where is the same professionalism when it comes to other topics? You're doing great. I hardly have to interfere at all.
I don't know, Lizzie. I guess theoretical things don't make me emotional. Now, was there anything else? I was sorta gonna get my brewski on.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
The 8th are Hardy, the one who's missing, she runs the thing, right?
My answer is fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Despite everything, the little man is quick on his feet.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Do I want to give them a warning? I talked to Joyce, the merc you hanged. His friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Yes, they're forming some kind of tribunal, and they're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Do you know that a single Sorays giant hornet can kill 40 bees in a minute? This Crenell is bad news, you know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals. Special forces, as you said. They're not a gang or a Barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
The mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Well, if Glenn has a knock cannon at home, I guess he'll be all right.
That thing has 7 barrels, 1 trigger. You do the math.
So that's 1 dead and a long reload. But whatever.
Joyce said they've gone rogue. Nobody is controlling them.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
We'll hit him with the Hornet and the 40 bees.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're the bees, they're the Hornet.
We're not bees. We're men. We're socialists.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What are you trying to do? Scare my men?
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
I mean, okay, they're gonna wipe you the fuck out. I mean, okay, you got this. I mean, okay, I'll be on your side when they come. Okay, you got one more gun on your side. I mean, okay, I guess I'll be gunning you down, right? I mean, okay, they're gonna wipe you the fuck out, Titus.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
I've got a boost to this check now. Still really low chance. I'm gonna take off now.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the Hardy girl?
I am not.
You could be, Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
He's right, you know, you're very pretty.
The cold look in her eyes speaks louder than words. She is not amused. It's not her. She's not a Hardy girl. Definitely.
Maybe we'll talk later. Alright. I should put away the crowbar. I'm just wandering around with the crowbar out. It's kind of threatening. Alright. Alright, so let's check our task list. I still need to interview the union boss. I'm waiting to internalize race theory, which I feel really icky about, but that's the way this game is going. What is the... Yep, I'm doing that. Ask the Jolly Mesk about the armor. I guess we can go ahead and do that. Oh, I was trying not to run so much. I want to go down to the canal and see what I can find about her husband, if anything. Should be down this way. So I talked to this guy. What's this? Butter sign down.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. 2 ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. The sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock, keeping it open, and thus out of order.
What is Samaran butter?
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it. Goat milk butter. The Samaran terrain makes it easier to raise goats than cows, and the local goat farmers produce high-quality meat and dairy staples that add variety to other nations' diets. It's an acquired taste.
Attempt to reconstruct what happened here.
Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle. These look like the same tire tracks I saw earlier, in front of the whirling rags.
Yeah, so it crashed all the way through here. Look at the crater.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Look at the roof of the shack.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
Look at the sloping metal roof panel.
The panel served as a takeoff ramp.
Look at the broken posts.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Look at the sign.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal. The salmon and butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
How recently?
Within the past 72 hours.
Look at the opposite bank.
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
What was the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linéa G22.
Why the Caprice 40?
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage. The Caprice 40 is a very popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers.
Why the Linéa G22?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump. The Linéa G22 is not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long.
What now?
You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure.
Blink.
The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Let's talk to him.
Any theories about what happened here?
Looks like someone was in a real hurry.
What kind of car do you think it was?
I think it was the Linnea because it's lighter.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
Some ideas about who it might have been?
Oh.
Has to be someone dangerous. Perhaps this is somehow connected to the murder.
Traffic hooliganism? I hope not. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
72%. Conceptualization. Let's give it a try.
Somewhere in the depths of your alcohol-addled soul, you find a few threads that you can weave into a story.
This could have only been Jacob Irwa.
The tip-top tourney champion?
After the untimely death of dear friend and fellow racer Alvy Delatrez at Fordhammer, Jacob Irwa was desperately chasing death on the racetrack, but death eluded him.
The lieutenant patiently listens to the words coming from your mouth.
After quitting in frustration, he became a recluse, a ghost driver searching for death on the streets of Revachol, speeding.
Jumping canals at night? If I was Jacob Irv, I wouldn't drive in Martinez. The roads are awful. In conclusion, it's a colorful theory, but I don't believe Jacob Irv did this. Should we go?
No, we need to find this Jacob Irv before tragedy strikes. Take the test.
If we must.
It's probably not Jacob Irv, but at least I have that task logged. We still need to wait for the bridge to be lowered before we can cross. I did talk to this guy, right?
G'day to you, officers.
So I don't have anything else to say there. What is this?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Can't hurt to give it a try.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
I'll release the lever.
The spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yep. I think there was. Alright. How am I doing on this? 21 minutes? Alright, so I think we'll follow up on the lead for the armor. Again, I'm trying not to run everywhere. Kim was annoyed at me about that. Oh, I feel so bad for forcing him to give me the keys. He thought he could trust me. It's not great.
Looking for something?
Not him. This is the Jolly. Ask her, is it the racist up top?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Kuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had a good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
The probe into the armor, what did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hold up, 4 pieces. Helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm ambitious. I'm gonna find all of it, all the pieces.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, but okay. Let's find all of it.
It's implied. He finds it unlikely that you will succeed in this.
A Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
So Kuno used us to what? Scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
Thank you for your cooperation,
No
sir.
problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
He flips a coin towards you. Hand-eye coordination.
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Appreciated.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
Good talking to you. there another way in here? Alright, find all the armor pieces, find the traffic hooligan, close the water lock on Wednesday. So I can't talk to the racist just yet because I haven't internalized race theory. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at that. Please don't use my in-game choices against me. I'm just trying to advance the quest. I'm going to use the radio. I think enough time has passed that I should be able to call. I'm hoping I can call to check on
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
I'm guessing one of its names is Krenel?
Yes. That is the most recent name the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP. And the one before it was Downwell. I also have one called Sediment, but I think that might be a different contractor. No, they work with Sediment. And somatosensor, it seems. All that during the last 9 years.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn whose armor this was.
Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
I'm done with the radio for now.
Over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Right, so Wednesday is tomorrow. What do I have in my inventory? I might need to sell that rifle to pay rent. So, right now, I'm just kind of waiting for this to finish, 6 more minutes. I wonder if I can get a reasonable price on sunglasses. This guy has sunglasses, right?
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. These once respect a small heat emboss on the veneer reads.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
Poor little speakers.
No, don't pity them, officer. These are old Samaran garbage. Don't even look at them. Check out these super cool, fun ultras instead.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Can I just buy the sad, conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer! These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
You're right, I don't have time for junk.
That's right, officer. You're a...
Okay, so he mentioned sunglasses.
Coming back! That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes, keep saving that economy.
I'm gonna leave for now. Alright. I'm just gonna wander around a bit. I'm gonna try to get behind the alleyway. Because I think if I come back over this way, yeah, back up through here and poke around. Well, we can talk to her more directly then.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back. Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Well, that was helpful. What's this? A garden hose. This won't be much of use until the snow melts. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. It's locked? Okay. So I was hoping there might be something back here worth investigating. Once again, just checking it out. One more minute on that. So hopefully by the time we get back up around, looked around this way.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Wait, what did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's, some third option?
No. Stop goofing around, recruit.
It's her husband, the missing husband?
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit. Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't missing though?
This doesn't add up. I'm only making a fool of myself.
Do marriages make any sense? Does honor? You're not a filthy philosopher. You're an officer of law. It's time to ace this case and not brood over your reputation. We can deal with the perception management later.
Give me the champagne, I'm going in.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found right now.
Seems unlikely.
Advanced race theory. Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Learning cap for rhetoric raised to 5, +1 conceptualization. The mystery is mostly aesthetic. I really didn't want to do that one. But, you know, it will get me through. On that note, what was the thought I got? What happens if I talk to her? This is probably going to damage my morale. I don't want to give her a hug. Protect and serve, madam. I found your husband.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that good.
Very well then. Where is he?
point to the working class drunk near the sea.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
I found a working class drunk and I thought he might be yours.
Right, because working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
Remember, about that what, never ever say what.
What? Something bad, I guess. I'm sorry I say stupid things sometimes. I didn't mean to annoy.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
Ah, Bland. Knew it.
But you told me your husband's all right.
I did, and he is. He's also an alcoholic.
So is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere, drinking with his friends.
She looks away.
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
Kim, is it just me or do we have a missing... Don't worry, I'm gonna find him and bring him back home, promise.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
What does your husband look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
So let me guess, he's Disco?
Oh, thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet.
Why did you say that your husband resembles me then?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
I see, what else?
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself. It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
Who cares about the cold when you have your cool jacket to wear? You can completely sympathize.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
He took it out of the bin? Wow, that's filthy.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning. He went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home. Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Continue.
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn, this is a missing persons case. She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I got it, thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
Yes, I'll bring him back home to you.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
He gives her a slip of paper.
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
Thanks, I'll get going then. So that actually paid off. Being a little bit ridiculous. Alright, let's go talk to the union boss. I think I'll leave that for next time though, since it's been about an hour. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoy my content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.